Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever feel like your sentences are just a little bit boring? Like they're missing something? Well, today we're going to find the secret ingredient to make your writing totally pop off the page. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's look at this first sentence. The dog chased the ball. I mean, it's okay. It gets the job done. But it's kind of plain, right? Now, look at this version. The fluffy black dog chased the bouncy red ball. Whoa. Big difference, right? It's like we went from a black and white sketch to a full-color painting.
So what was it? What did we add to make that second sentence so much more interesting and, fun to read? What's the secret sauce here? If you were thinking adjectives, you are 100% correct. Adjectives are simply put, describing words. Their whole job is to tell us more about nouns. And remember, nouns are just people, places, things, or ideas. They're the words that add all those cool, specific details that really make a sentence come alive.
So, I want you to think of yourself as a writer with superpowers. And every superhero needs a good toolkit, right? So let's start gathering your powers. We're going to fill up your writer's toolkit with different kinds of adjectives, and each one has its own special job.
First up in the toolkit, we have adjectives of quality. Now, these are awesome because they tell us, the quality of a noun. They answer the question, what kind is it? Is it good, bad, amazing, simple? These words have the answer.
And we're talking about some really great words here. Words like beautiful, magnificent, helpful, incredible, or even a word like sensible. See, they don't just describe, they add personality and feeling.
For example, let's look at this. Janet bought a beautiful handbag for her mother. The word beautiful is our adjective of quality. It doesn't just say she bought a handbag. It tells us what kind of handbag it was. Suddenly, you can picture it, can't you?
All right, let's grab the next tool for our kit. Adjectives of quantity. These are super straightforward. They're all about the numbers. They answer the questions how many or how much.
So we're talking about words you use every day, like to, or many, or every, or each. They give us the exact amount of stuff we're talking about. Super clear, super direct. Let's see it in action. Karen has 2 pens in her bag. 2 is our adjective of quantity. It tells us exactly how many pens. Not 1, not 10, but 2. Simple, right? But so important for being clear.
And the last tool we're going to grab today is the possessive adjective. I like to think of these as little name tags for nouns. They show us who owns something. They answer the question, whose is it?
And again, these are words you already know and use all the time. My, your, his, her, our, and their. When you see one of these, you know instantly that we're talking about who something belongs to. Check out this sentence. Your sister is an excellent painter. That word your is the possessive adjective. It tells us we're not talking about just any sister, we're talking about your sister. And hey, look at that. There's a bonus adjective in there too. Excellent. That's one of those quality words we just talked about. See how they work together? Okay, so you've got your tools, you're gathering your powers, but what happens when you want to use more than one at the same time? Well, that's when you need to know the secret combo. I like to call it the royal order of adjectives.
Yeah, this is a really good question. You can't just throw a bunch of adjectives together any old way. I mean, saying a Japanese, young, handsome sailor just sounds kind of clunky, doesn't it? It's not wrong, but it's weird. That's because there's a secret order that just sounds right to our ears.
And here it is, the secret code, the royal order. It looks like a lot, but it's pretty simple. You generally start with your opinion, then you talk about its size, its shape, its age, its color, where it's from, that's nationality, and finally what it's made of, the material.
So let's look at how this works. Tom was a handsome, young, Japanese sailor. Let's break it down. Handsome, that's our opinion. Young, that's his age. And Japanese, that's his nationality. Opinion, age, nationality. See how they follow the order perfectly? It just sounds right.
All right, word wizards, you've got the tools. You know the secret code. Mission accepted. Let's put everything we've learned together and build an awesome super sentence, step by step. We're going to start with this nice, simple sentence. Alia bought a pendant. Just like our dog sentence from the beginning. It's fine, but you and I both know we can do way better. We can supercharge this thing.
Okay, first up in our royal order. Opinion. What do we think of the pendant? Let's say it was expensive. Alia bought an expensive pendant. Boom, better already. Now what comes after opinion? If you check the chart, you'll see shape is next. So let's make it oval. Alia bought an expensive oval pendant. Look at that, we're layering the details, one at a time.
Okay, what's next in the order? After shape comes color. Let's say it was a beautiful green. Aaliyah bought an expensive, oval, green pendant. The picture in our minds just keeps getting clearer and more detailed, doesn't it?
And now for the grand finale, the material. What kind of green stone was it? An emerald, of course. So our final sentence is, Alia bought an expensive, oval, green, emerald pendant. Wow, just look at that. We went from simple to absolutely spectacular. That's the power of adjectives.
That was so much fun. You're basically an adjective master now. So before we wrap up, let's do a super quick, lightning-fast recap of everything we just learned.
So, here's what you need to remember. First, adjectives are your secret weapon for making sentences exciting. Second, there are different kinds, like quality and quantity, and they each have a special job. Third, when you pile them on, remember to follow the royal order so they sound natural. And fourth, and this is the most important one, you have the power to make your writing sound amazing. So now you have the tools. You know the secret code. Your writing adventure is really just getting started. So the only question left is, what amazing sentences are you going to create? Go on, give it a try. Make your words shine.